From the time immemorial, India has witnessed religious riots creating havoc, and innumerable lives have been lost with or without reason. I'm Anjana, and let's look into a research on two such incidents on anti-Hindu violence that has now become a norm in India. Anti-Hindu riots erupted in northeast Delhi in February 2020 at the behest of the then-AAP councillor Tahir Hussain. The graphic images of the IB officer Ankit Sharma's lifeless body, which had been stabbed 51 times, and Dilber Negi's charred body continue to haunt us. During the anti-CAA protests in Delhi's Bagh neighbourhood, a mob of Muslim rioters attacked police officials, killing head constable Ratan Lal and critically injuring DCP Amit Sharma. Anti-farm law demonstrators went berserk at the Red Fort on Republic Day, assaulting cops and women. On that day, around 80 police officers were hurt. The left Liberal brigade stayed deafeningly silent throughout, having fully backed the absurdity of these demonstrations as well as the illegal actions associated with them, all in the name of reversing officially established farm legislation. Meanwhile, platitudes like "whoever is guilty should be booked" were used. In 2022, another anti-Hindu violence occurred in Delhi when Muslim mobs attacked a Hanuman Jayanti procession with sticks, stones, glass bottles, knives and even guns. This is India's national capital, where the police failed to prevent a Hindu religious procession from being disrupted. The supporters of the Muslim victimhood theory argue that this was a knee-jerk reaction. Muslims were inflamed, according to the narrative, by loud music and Jai Shri Ram slogans near mosques. The liberal obsession with the Hindu provocation while turning a blind eye to Muslim provocation is the height of hypocrisy. According to credible accounts, including CCTV evidence, the guns were distributed one day prior to the attack on the Hindu procession. Stones were stored waiting on terraces of illegally constructed residences and at the mosque, just like in the 2020 anti-Hindu riots, to target Hindu worshippers in an ambush-style onslaught. There is a footage of a Muslim presenter pushing his fellow Muslims to stockpile guns, indicating that these crimes weren't carried out in the heat of the moment. Instead, the attacks on Hindus during Ram Navami and Hanuman Jayanti were well-coordinated acts of Islamic prejudice, similar to the ISIS attacks on Amarnath Yatra pilgrimage. While being escorted to court, Mohammad Ansar, an AAP member and major conspirator in the anti-Hindu violence on Hanuman Jayanti, appeared unapologetic. Ansar is easily dismissed as a BJP asset, yet this defies the liberal dictator's portrayal of the Saffron Party. It also raises doubts about Arvind Kejriwal's affinity for Muslim appeasement, whether it was during the COVID-19 lockdowns when the AAP administration allegedly offered meals to illegal Rohingya Muslims or paid imams wages. Maybe it's past time for our courts to take another look at how they have handled some of these instances. Despite the fact that there are lakhs of pending cases in courts across the country, people like Rana Ayub and Jahangirpuri rioters were able to obtain judicial redress in less than 24 hours. Unfortunately, the sadhus slaughtered in missionary-infected Palghar, who are still waiting for justice despite the grisly event being caught on camera and becoming viral on social media, cannot say the same. There is an ecosystem in which prominent lawyers such as Kapil Sibal are readily available to fight their cases, while Islamist groups have sufficient resources to support their cases with money derived through economically exclusionist certificates. To summarize, whether it was the 1921 Mopla genocide in response to Mahatma Gandhi's Khilafat movement or the 2020 and 2022 Delhi riots orchestrated by the Tahir Hussain and Mohammad Ansar, anti-Hindu violence has been a consistent phenomenon for a long time and has not abated despite the presence of a nationalist government at the center. Because the damage it has done to the brain of generation after generation, the Nehruvian band of secularism continues to flog the right of Hindus to exist after all these years. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.